I got another mic hooked up, and I tried to adjust the audio levels a little bit. So we're gonna see if that's all good. But anyway, from last episode, we saved up 25,000, or got 25,000, I guess. I think we're gonna try and buy a truck since we already got the little rally build. I'm gonna use the truck to haul around stuff, and then after this truck makes us enough money, we'll probably get a drift car or something fun, maybe a little rock crawler or something. But initially, we need to get us another vehicle that is going to pay out more money than what we're going to pay for it. Which is going to be a truck. I think we may have to go with a D15. I would ideally like a dually, but I don't know how many of the dualies are going to work. Or, I'm sorry, how many of the dualies are going to fit our budget. I would get this Ford. However, it's 15,000 V8 dually. I think that's a little bit cheap for career mode sake. We could get a little BX. That could work. We can use this as a truck for the bed for as of right now, and then maybe you can swap it into a drift build. But for 13 grand, it may be easier to just buy a truck. Let's see how many parts to sell. Okay. Look, here's the deal. We're gonna buy a truck, and then bust out a couple cargos, and then we'll come back and try to buy a drift car this episode. So let's see what kind of truck we want. Um, 153,000 miles, 1998. 1983. 154. So they're about the same. This one's a little bit newer, but it's also $5,000 more, or $4,000 more. I think we're gonna try to get this one. I think we're gonna try to negotiate. Where is this from? Query Auto Sales. Okay, the dealership fees aren't too bad. I forgot about the dealership fees. Let's go check dealership fees on the other truck. If it's from a private dealer, odds are it's a little bit better. Let's see. Okay, so it's the same dealer. I actually have all three of these trucks. This one would be okay too. I'm debating on which one would be the best. Ideally, I want to make one of these a dually. But I think we just may have to find a D35 or 45 for that. Those are the D15s. And I can make them into a dually. However, there's not a fender flare for them. So they look a bit odd. We could also get a roamer, but that's not really ideal. Whoa. Yeah, maybe a roamer would work. It's got some cargo room in the back for right now. I can save up and get a trailer, but I'm gonna need another garage slot for that. This is a good deal though. 4-wheel drive, 150,000 miles. It's only 23,000. Where is it coming from? It's okay. So that the taxes aren't too bad. The taxes won't be nothing crazy. Okay, you know what? I think. Oh, see, they're kidding me now. Should we pull out a loan to buy a dually? Set us back a little bit for the drift car, or stick with this roamer? But if I'm gonna go with the roamer, I may as well just save myself some money and let's get a cheaper little truck. This is not supposed to be taking this long. Sorry. Yeah, I'm kind of stuck on which truck. On which truck I'm trying to get. Okay, I think I'm gonna get this one right here. I think the specs are the best. It's got pretty much the same mileage, but it's one of the newest ones, and it's also got more horsepower than those other ones. So we're gonna try to negotiate this. 19 grand. Okay, we're gonna try to get them down. Actually, let's offer 9 flat and see what he thinks. Okay, not very much patience and not very much negotiation. About 13 flat, maybe 13 flat. Okay, no, he will not. Okay, well, 18,000, I guess. We're going to buy the truck. We're gonna have to wait a minute. We're gonna have to save a little bit more money. Ideally, I said we were gonna get a drift car. I don't know if we're really. I think I may be jumping the gun. I don't know if we really need a drift car yet, because we need a house. Because living in the dumps isn't too fun. So we may buy a house. What are our interest rates? So we have the option to get a loan out, maybe, to buy the house. Or we can finance the house. Let's see what the market's looking like. 214. So that's quite a bit of money. Although I think this is our best option house-wise. It's essentially the best bang for your buck. I think it's in a pretty decent location too. I know it's not too far from here, but just the entrance and exit's so much easier than over here, especially once you get the trailer. Like, eventually after this truck gets upgraded a little bit, I'm going to want to buy a trailer, so it'll just make it a lot easier for that trailer. Later down the line, I'll need to buy a semi, and it'll be a lot easier for the semi, obviously. Just overall, we're going to need that house, and I think that one, oh, yikes. Well, we're gonna see if we can change these taillights and headlights. If not, that is gonna bug me way too much, so we're going to have to sell this truck and then buy it. It's not much better. Okay, that'll work actually. That's perfect. Okay, perfect. Hopefully we can do the same thing for the headlights. I think those were a little bit buggy too. Oh, I was looking at the wrong side. Perfect, that worked. Okay, nice. Textures are fixed. Some really bright lights, but I guess it's better than what it was. Anyway, we'll throw those on. We don't want to spend too much more money on the car, but that was a must. We're going to throw some cargo parts on it, or sorry, some cargo boxes, and start hauling a little bit. And then we're going to take the plate off, the license plate, because can't really be paying the tickets right now. Can't afford it. Okay, so no license plates. Got the cargo. We're gonna see the parts we got. We're gonna sell them all. $1,000. We'll take it. Okay, now off to go do cargo. I'm really hoping this mic is a lot better. I think it will be a lot better, and I think the audio levels of the game. Oh. Don't pretend like that one didn't happen. Yeah, I think we're okay. We're gonna be okay. I was debating on going to go repair that. Well, we're not gonna go repair that. There's no way. We don't got the money, and that shouldn't have happened. I was paying attention to the other screen, trying to look at the audio levels, and I'm gonna miss the truck. I just realized I don't know why I'm going this waypoint. This was to the house. But luckily there's some deliveries over here. Okay, luckily our truck kind of just ate that hit. And our alignment is good, which is really, I'm following the truck. I'm gonna go to it, just turn it off. And I keep it with me. I'm not good with that. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, the alignment. The alignment is good, and that's really the only thing I cared about. I do not like having these cargo boxes in the truck bed because can't see it. But once we get the trailer, we won't have to worry about that. We'll have a nice little setup. This truck, I did not check what engine it got in. It has a V8. I don't know which one, but it seems to be doing okay right now. Well, I mean, obviously it's just a truck with nothing on it, but I think the engine will be good for the trailer. To carry a trailer. I think the engine will be able to handle it. You know what I mean? And this one doesn't have, it has, we do not have a tow hitch, do we? We do not. I should have added the tow hitch. I would go add a tow hitch, but there's going to be some more deliveries right down the street, so let's go see what they have to offer. I may do a car jockey. I know I just bought this truck to do deliveries, like cargo deliveries, but those car jockeys are pretty fun, especially if you get a little like one of the modded cars. Again, I know some of y'all don't really like that too much, so just let me know. But as of right now, I'm kind of just doing whatever I want because there's not very many people watching, so it is what it is. We'll do both of these. Okay, this one's right down the street. We'll do this. I think that's good for now. Pick up these cargo, deliver, and see how much we can level up. That's really all we're worried about right now. We're not too worried about the money because it'll come right after we level up. The XP is like amazing. Ooh. You do have to park good, but we're not going to worry too much about that because we lost no money for parking back. That's kind of surprising. Usually we'll still lose money, but you just won't lose. Oh, we just missed. You won't lose as a... I'm sorry, I don't even know what I'm saying. Usually you'll lose money from bad parking. I did turn off the markers, like the directions, so it only shows on the map instead of like the street and like on the arrows and stuff like that. I like it like that, but just preference, I guess. You can do that in the UI. If you just adjust you just go into the settings and then on the like on the app, or sorry, in the settings it'll have a UI option to remove the street markers. Oh. That was not good. That did not look like that was gonna hit. Okay, our truck's done. Our truck's done. Done. Okay, we're gonna... Oh my god. Looked away for 1 second. Okay, we're gonna limp it to his delivery. And hope that we make it. Okay, we can't turn right there. Okay, this thing doesn't like to turn. You have to really crank it. Okay, well, no more working on the other one. That's twice now. The first time wasn't too bad. This one was cool. Deliveries, and I think it's time to get there. And we'll go do one first. Yeah, that's how it's going. Not too much. We're really looking at the cargo delivery. But I guess it's better than nothing. I kind of forgot how much like the average is. Oh, these are timed, but these pay good. So we're gonna go do these. Except I know I'm gonna forget to go do these. So every time I pick up a timed one, oh, I forgot. We have a messed up time. How did I forget? Okay, we gotta really go. Because these trucks, all kinds of stuff actually. You know, I think we're gonna shortcut. This may be long. It's at 1.1 miles an hour. Let's try to go through the bridge. Around the horn. Oh, that's what I said. Yeah, no. I know what you mean. Oh, obviously. Driving this car was I was not trying to drift, but I was gonna say it's just throwing the steering wheel back and forth now. This line is so messed up. Every time you gotta turn, you gotta whip it back left just to keep it even semi-straight. This thing needs reparation. But they actually gave us a lot of time for that, considering how close it was. We still have over a minute. We still have almost a minute and a half. This one, we actually are going to care about the parking a little bit, actually, because these pay a little bit better. $1,000 for that delivery. That was the quickest one we've done yet, and it paid enough, so that's perfect. It also gives us a good amount of XP, let's see. Are these really even worth it? Yeah, no, we're just gonna finish off our last delivery since our truck is in limp mode anyway. It's not like it's not like it can handle much more. I think we're gonna do this last delivery, tow the truck back home. Oh my god, this alignment is horrible. I know that's all I've been talking about, but y'all would have to drive it to know how horrible it is. But I think this is gonna be the last delivery, and then tow back to the house. Probably do a police mission. I know we did some yesterday, but we're gonna do like 1 or 2 more, and then we'll probably leave off there. Actually, that'll probably be episode 2, and then episode 3 we'll aim for the house. So we'll see how much we have saved up after this, and after the repair costs and all that, and then see how much we kind of have to go for next episode. Although, like I was mentioning, we can also finance the house or get loans for it. So I'm not too sure which one I want to do yet, or if I want to just save up for it and kind of save as much money as I can without having to pay interest fees and stuff like that. But I don't know. I think that'll just, we'll figure that out. But this truck actually almost spoke too soon. This is pretty decent for. Oh my god, that was a little bit my fault. That was not really. Oh my, again? If I don't have a delivery limit to have to get to, that dude's probably be done for me. And I also don't have money to spend. Okay, nice, last delivery. Lump it in. Okay. Perfect. Okay, we're going to. Oh, bats, level 2. Nice, nice, nice. So I guess we can see what we unlocked. So right here. Oh, see, these pay more. This one's not bad. This one's a little far for what it is. This one, no, we can't. We're gonna go back to the house. We're gonna go back to the house. So 3,000. Oh, that was a lot of money, but we're not driving this thing all the way back. This thing is all sorts of messed up, and repair. Okay, I guess we'll use our other car to drive to the police station then. This one's got that. That's just exhaust. Probably gonna stay in first person on this one mainly. I know I did on that other one too, but this one mainly because in the last video at least, audio was all kinds of messed up because this exhaust was so loud, and I'm not good with audio levels yet, so I don't know how to adjust them. What did it say exactly? It said Chevy Silverado. I don't think there's no Chevy Silverado, but it is repaired. So once we get to the police station, we're gonna check the account, see how much money we're dealing with, and then probably do one police like chase, I guess. If not, we'll see